So is there any question?
Politicians and the civil society continue to mount pressure on the government officials implicated in corruption to take political responsibility and resign.
So when such money disappears in your docket, you must take responsibility.
It is very critical for the government to act very swiftly and establish who are these people who established, who embezzled the money. And once they establish, because I can tell you, those who have embezzled the money are like killers of our children, because they don't want our children to access education and all other facilities meant to be done by that money.
Act before it is too late. Sack Minister Ongeri and all those permanent secretaries who have presided over this mess.
And even as the President and Prime Minister adopt a see no evil, hear no evil approach, the spotlight on who should be asked for alleged misuse of public funds beams on more officials. Besides Education Minister Shem Oluchiri and his permanent secretary James Oluchiri for alleged loss of 4.2 billion shillings, civil society groups want the two principals to also sack Medical Services Minister Professor Anyang for an alleged scam at the Kenya Medical Supplies Agency, which has also seen the loss of 1.6 billion shillings in erroneous billings.
We do not expect you, Professor Anyang Nyongo, to speak like an anti-reformer. If there is corruption in the Kenya Medical Supplies Agency, you must create the conditions necessary for investigations to be done.
According to an audit report released by Finance Minister Uhuru Kenyatta last week, Nyongo's Medical Services Ministry is in debt to the tune of 1.6 billion shillings, claims which Nyongo has sought to dispel, saying that all debts in his ministry have been cleared as soon as he took over the medical services docket.
Nilishangaa sana kuona Mheshimiwa Uhuru Kenyatta kudai kwamba tuna madeni. Hakuna madeni hapo. Na halmashauri ya KEMSA inaendelea kufanya kazi sawa sawa.
It will be interesting to see how politics and tribal interests will be at play as the country awaits action to be taken against the two ministries and public servants implicated in the scam. Just last Wednesday, Prime Minister Raila Odinga considered how party politics and tribalism has remained a major hurdle to fighting corruption.
There is always a tendency to try to begin from the bottom and leave the other people. Our instructions are that this should start from the top, going downwards.
In February last year, the Prime Minister suspended Professor Ongeri over the misuse of funds in the Education Ministry, a decision later seceded by the President. With the latest development emerging from the Medical Services Ministry, the spotlight is now on both PNU and ODM. Will the President and Prime Minister read from the same script on matters of corruption? Shem Oluchiri, KTN Sunday Night.